Very good morning, evening, night, depends on which part of the world you're joining us from. But coming to you live from Fort Lauderdale, which is in Miami, which is also the venue for the next game. And it's a crucial game in the group that India is part of. It is Pakistan that will be nervous because it's a game that does not feature either India or Pakistan, but could very well decide what does the future hold for Team Pakistan in this tournament. Firstly, as I said, I'm coming to you live from Miami. Beautiful city, quite different from the hustle and bustle of New York that we'd witnessed so far. This is more a holiday town, a beach town. It is late at night, about 11 at night here, and in about what 11 hours from now you're going to have the USA versus Ireland match. And why is that match important? That is important because that is going to decide whether Pakistan still stay alive in this tournament or not. Right now, because of the weather updates that I'm sure you will have been getting so far, you know that Pakistan find themselves in a tricky position. So what's happened so far? For the last 48 hours, it's been raining incessantly here in Miami. In fact, about 24 hours ago, which was Wednesday, it's Thursday night here today. I know Friday morning in the subcontinent. But on Wednesday, there were flash floods here. There was a storm that was going past Miami, and there were heavy rains. In fact, a lot of flights were also not landing. So it wasn't looking great 48 hours ago. What happened today? Things eased up. We landed here today, flights were landing, everything seemed to be slightly better. First half of Thursday was completely dry. It was bright and sunny, completely dry, which gave you hope that the USA Ireland game will take place. But the second half of the day, there's been some amount of rain. I wouldn't say heavy rain, but there's been some amount of rain here, which again would create doubts about the USA versus Ireland match. What's the situation right now as we are nearing midnight? That it stopped raining. In fact, it was raining from about 6 p.m. till about 9 p.m. here in Miami. But it stopped raining now. The roads behind me I can see completely dry. It dries up pretty quickly, and there is expected to be rain overnight, but not heavy rain, just slight drizzle. What we are getting to know from the locals is that the bad weather is clearing. Earlier it was expected that entire week is going to be a lot of rain, but now the good news is, for Pakistan fans especially, that bad weather is clearing and you might get to see a USA Ireland game. Just to give you a context for those of you who didn't know, if the game between USA Ireland is washed out, then Pakistan are out of the tournament. USA make through because they're already with 4 points. This will give them another point. A washed out game versus Ireland, 5 points. Pakistan, even if they were to win their last game, are not going to reach 5 points. So it'll be game, set and match for Pakistan. So for Pakistan's sake, they would want USA and Ireland to play. That's the first bit. Now what's the weather update about that? Well, it's expected to rain in the morning. There's a 40-50% chance of rain in the morning around 10, 11, 11:30. That's when the match is going to start, 10:30 local time. So there's a possibility, like that India-Pakistan game, if you remember, that it could be a delayed toss, it could be a delayed start. But the good news is, from there onwards, from about 12 noon, exactly like the Pakistan-India scenario, from 12 noon onwards till the evening 6 p.m, there's going to be clear weather, which means you are going to get a full game between USA and Ireland. So that is great news if you are a supporter of the Pakistan team, if you are a member of the Pakistan team, because you would first and foremost want a game. Now the second thing is, even if there is to be a game, which now seems likely, even then Ireland will have to do Pakistan a favor and beat the USA team. Now let me tell you a bit about this contest. And I was speaking to a few players from the USA team. I won't name them, but 3-4 of them on the eve of the India game, and they said to me in as many words that people are talking about weather in Miami and Kudrat ka Nizam, and that hopefully Ireland will beat. All Pakistan need to do is just play good cricket and they'll get the net run rate. They're saying, what people are forgetting, that in this game we are confident enough to beat Ireland, and I don't doubt them at all. After the performance that this USA team has given against Canada, where they absolutely hammered them, after the performance this USA team gave against Pakistan, where they beat them, after the performance that this USA team gave India, where they gave them a scare, I have no doubt that USA go in as the favourites. Now, many of you would be surprised, considering Ireland is a test playing nation. Ireland have played a lot more cricket at the international level than the USA, which are making a debut here at the T20 World Cup. The reason why I say USA go in as the favourite, one, that they've got that momentum behind them. Two, they have the confidence after upsetting a few big teams. And three, and the most important bit, the pitches in the USA kind of suit the strengths of the USA team. That is why they've been able to do these upsets. That is why they have been able to play the way they are. Ireland, on the other hand, would like flatter tracks. They would like tracks that you get in England. They would like tracks that you get sometime in India during the IPL. On those conditions, I would say Ireland go in as the favourite. But in these tougher conditions that you're getting in the USA so far, I would say that 50-50 game. I would even give a slight edge to the USA team. So that's how it pans out. Very crucial game for the group that has India, Pakistan, as well as USA, Ireland and Canada. Quick update about the Indian team. The Indian team was supposed to practice a day before, which is Friday, which is going to be there in, the practice was in 12-hour time from now, but the Indian team has decided not to practice because of rain. We've been told that because of rain they've decided not to practice. Yes, rain is expected in the first half of the day, but no rain in the second half. They could have come out to practice, but I think more than just the rain, I think the Indian team is also comfortably placed in this tournament. They've already qualified for the Super 8, so I think there may be no need for them to practice. They're taking it easy. They arrived here more than 24 hours ago. They arrived here right after their game that they played versus USA. So they've kind of acclimatized here. They can relax a bit. I know that a lot of Indian players went out for dinner tonight. I know that Rohit Sharma was on the beach, enjoying the beach of Miami, and they're just basically chilling at the moment while all eyes are on Pakistan's qualification. Pakistan themselves have a game to play on Sunday. They have to wait very long to know, what their chances are of making it to the Super 8s. But first and foremost, they have to watch the Ireland versus USA game, and then also hope that they get a game on Sunday. Firstly, they have to hope this game happens, no weather issues, USA, Ireland, and that Ireland win, and then there are no weather issues. But the good thing, again, as I said, tomorrow a game is expected, and over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, so even if you want to know about the India game, Saturday it's expected to clear up a bit. So India-Canada game is also likely to happen, which you will get to see, and for more updates closer to that game, because the weather prediction changes will come on Sports Today and give you the latest updates. Do press the bell icon for that. As soon as we go live, you get a notification, so that helps. Subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already, my friends. I'd be surprised if you haven't. So do that. And India practice tomorrow, India press conference tomorrow. Plenty of updates from the Indian camp. As I said, they're relaxing, not too much. Went out for dinner. A lot of the players, they booked a nice fancy table, is what I hear, for dinner. And some of them went to the beach, having a nice, easy time. They can afford to relax. Miami is the party place. Miami is the place of the beach. So they're getting a flavor and feel of the Caribbean even before they've reached the Caribbean. Okay, good question. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. It's pretty late at night and the light isn't great, but I could read the question about the drainage facility. Very good question. Well, drainage facility is absolutely top class here, because you're using sand here that soaks in the water very quickly. And I was listening to a few locals. They had an issue where before practice where it rained a lot, but within hours you could prepare the ground for practice. So don't worry about that. You saw that in New York also, remember, a lot of rain for India, Pakistan, within half an hour you could start the game. So pretty much like that here. Drainage facility is good. You've got super soppers, but I think it's the nature of the soil. You've got that sand which soaks in the water very, very quickly. So that's sorted. and flash floods are gone by. The dangerous rain which forced a lot of planes and flights to be cancelled, not landing here. There was an alert here. I also received a emergency alert when I landed here. All that has kind of cleared out. The rain has kind of cleared out. So, cricket fan, good news. Pakistan fans, you can still dream. You can still dream. You can still think about that. Kudrat ka nizam. I take your leave. It's going to be close to midnight. I know it's what 8:30 a.m. in the morning. You guys have a lovely Friday. Catch you tomorrow. Take care with all the latest updates from the Indian camp. Take care. Bye bye. Nikhil Nas signing off from Miami. Bye bye.